Wait, can you repeat that now that now that I'm recording?
Okay. Big Chungus, Big Chungus, Big Chungus, 6-7, mustard! Mustard! Mango, 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 mustard!
Okay, that'll be a great intro to the episode. So, we watched Resident Evil 2.
Hey guys, welcome back to Purple
Is it
Surplus.
evil? We can call this segment "Is It Evil?" Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, is it evil?
Yeah. We are not reviewing the Superman film that came out because sometimes you don't get a chance to see movie. Like right away. I should have.
And I don't watch cape shit, but I did hear that certain individuals do not like the new Superman movie, and that makes me inclined to like it.
Yeah, you should like it. All the worst people hate it. Okay.
Yeah, like Israel, Israelis.
Yeah, and some of my friends and stuff, but that's fine. they can hate they can be wrong about a film. That's fine.
Right.
A film that I have not seen, to be clear. I'm just really confident that it's going to be great. I will be honest when we do eventually review it on the show.
Haven't you reviewed it on Letterboxd?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh dang!
I did review a Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh yeah, so did I.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to talk about that either, right? Resident Evil, I think, might be more interesting.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So this.
My favorite character in this movie was the black guy with the top hat. I don't know his name.
Yeah, he's LJ, I think. That's what I have written down anyway. Yeah, he was great.
Oh,
he goes, "My shit is custom," and he's got his golden guns. Yeah, that was great.
He has his legendary skin, golden guns.
Yeah, he was
He spent like a few $100s on loot boxes for that.
Yeah. Do they have stuff like that in later Resident Evil games? Any loot box activity?
No, but there's an exorbitant amount of DLC skins for your weapons that you can buy.
That's good.
Look at the fucking Resident Evil 2 Steam shop, and there's just so many alternate skins for weapons.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest, I have not played Resident Evil 2, either version of it. I haven't. I never have in my whole life, but from what I can tell, this is the most faithful out of possibly any of the Resident Evil films, at least out of these 6 movies. So,
well, yeah, Capcom has made a series of canon animated movies, but like no one talks about those because it's no fun.
That's fine. Yeah.
But no fun if it's all canon and good. What you want is batshit insane garbage. That's what you want.
You want it to get rid of all of the cool stuff and just replace it with Matrix knockoff bullshit, and that's just all the movie is.
No, out of all the Resident Evil movies I've seen so far, which is the 2 of them, this one seems the most Resident Evil-y.
Well, yeah, because it's in the city, and the Nemesis is there, and there's what is that, Jill? I don't even remember her name.
It's Jill Valentine and Carlos.
Is Carlos from the game?
Yeah, Carlos is from the game.
Okay, well that's good then. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. So it is. There's characters. There's the location. I know. You mentioned there is a church in the game as well.
Right. There's a grand total of 2 characters that are actually from the games, but their film counterparts are couldn't be further from how they are in the games. They share the name and likeness, and that's it.
Well, if you've already written a script in an afternoon and plugged in all of the stereotype characters, you're not gonna go back and rewrite them so that they actually resemble the characters from the game that your movie's based on. No one cares. It's 2004. Right. No one's gonna be mad.
And there is a church in Resident Evil 2. It's next to the RCPD, and for some reason is connected to the police department via tunnels. I've never understood that. Why is there a church connected to the police department via tunnels? Nobody knows. Just odd game design, I guess, but that is not present here in this movie.
Well, that is...
The police department doesn't even show up in the movie.
Yeah, that seems like a weird thing, because I know that's apart from the game.
The iconic Resident Evil location. It might be the second most iconic location in the game. I mean, in the series, besides Spencer's Mansion.
Well, I think that whatever the town is in 4 is probably up there. But I don't know.
I mean, it's not like. I mean, it's definitely top 5 most iconic places in the series, but it's not near the level of Spencer's Mansion or RCPD.
Oh, okay, well, maybe.
Knows what those are.
What about the house with all those assholes from 7?
Because that's a pretty iconic place. One of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm sad that they never got to like. Can you imagine fucking Mila Jovovich going through 6 of these movies, and then just in the next one she's just in like this shitty hick swamp village and whatever, and she's just like with them and stuff? That would be fantastic.
Yeah, but... and then there's Ethan. There's the Mold Man Ethan. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. Mold Man Ethan. I shouldn't have. Oops.
That's fine. He puts his hand back on in the first one and stuff. Like it's so silly how he works, but
yeah,
it's fine. But yeah, it's I think it's I gotta say, I think I like this one a little more than the first one overall.
Same.
It's not like a really good movie. It's fine. I don't know. They fight some lickers in the church, and then they spend like half of the movie in a school. And then
the lickers are not at all accurate to how they function in the games. In the games,
they jump.
Lickers, in the games, lickers only their only method of detecting you is via sound. They don't have sight; they can't smell you.
Oh.
But in the movie, you see their POV. They have good eyesight; they can see you. No, that's not how they're supposed to work. You sneak around them. If you don't make noise, they can't attack you. But no, they just can see you and do whatever.
Yeah, because that was kind of a thing in 5 when we played that, I guess. Yeah. But,
yeah.
That was I wish they just made a really good adaptation of 5 that was like spot on. That's what I really want to see out of this series. But yeah.
The main problem people have with the live-action series of Resident Evil movies is that they stray so far away from the games. It's not recognizable. And now they're rebooting the live-action franchise, and the director is openly saying, we're gonna do the same thing. We're just like not gonna do anything involving games. Fuck you.
I want to say maybe. I think all of these were profitable, so.
I mean, yeah. I mean, these movies were very financially successful, I think.
Yeah, and they've shown, now you can make big money out of these fucking these game adaptations and stuff, and they don't even need to be good at all. So I like this way Mario fucking more than the Mario movie. Yeah, a lot more.
Yeah.
So
yeah, me too.
Yeah, I guess I'll take more of it, over a really shitty, really accurate version of one of the games, I guess. I don't know.
Did you see the new casting for the Zelda movie?
I did, and they're like British teenagers. They're both younger than me, which is whenever I see an actor who's younger than me and is succeeding in these $1,000 trillion movies, it just pisses me off.
Very sad. Yeah, very angry. Yeah. But, a lot of people on Twitter are mad if they didn't cast that one trans woman that everyone wanted.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bad movie regardless. I think that would have made it interesting to some degree. I think just that casting choice and being willing to do that. Right. But I mean, clearly what they're going for is they're children or whatever. They're not, because both of them. I know the actor for Zelda is not a teenager, but she looks enough like a teenager to play one. I think is what they're going for, and right. Link is. So it's I think what they're going to do a really boring Ocarina of Time thing, but without the time travel. So it's really boring. And it'll have Breath of the Wild stuff. It'll have the Koroks and Breath of the Wild looking Gorons and the
Breath
bird
of the
people.
Wild is Breath of the Wild is the only game that 90% of gamers have played from the Zelda franchise.
Yeah, and within the last few years, and not 20
right.
years ago. So it's going to look a lot like that, but it's going to have the fucking boring-ass Ocarina of Time story.
Link is going to pop out wearing his iconic blue tunic that everyone loves about him.
Yeah, that would be really funny if they just gave him the blue one, actually. But yeah, it'll be, it won't be like a really somber post-apocalypse thing though, because that would be, you can't make like a movie out of that, so it has to be a really bland fantasy kind of world, which is what the Ocarina of Time thing's for. I don't like Ocarina of Time, to be clear. I think it's very boring because it is like the basic Zelda, but it's also like they made it in the 90s or whatever, so you got to give it some points. Yes, I fucking love Majora's Mask, and you know why? It's because the side quests are great, and it makes you feel for the characters, and that's like that's like the thing that I care about in the Zelda games, because I don't really.
Zelda game?
Yeah, by far, by like a long shot, honestly. I think I found I don't really care for 3D Zelda that much.
I have both of the recompiled PC ports that I legally dumped from a legally purchased copy of the game for sure.
Yeah. You spent like $300 on Majora's Mask for N64.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's good. Yeah, I did. I made sure to get legal copies of the games before dumping them onto my PC. But yeah, I need to play those eventually.
You got to do the Nerl HD pack or whatever.
Yeah, I think I have that installed.
That's cool because Nerl's great. I don't know. I don't even know if that HD pack's like actually. Well, I've seen it. It looks pretty good, but I don't know how good it is compared to like other HD packs or whatever. But he makes good videos, so you gotta.
Of course, yes.
You gotta use him. Yeah, I don't know. It's I think game adaptations. A lot of people are very positive on them because they're Sonic fans, but I'm not.
I'm a Sonic fan, and I think the Sonic movies are good. I think Sonic 1 is okay, Sonic 2 is amazing, and Sonic 3 is the best movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, so but I mean, they've made, I like Mario, but I didn't like the Mario movie. They're never going to do a Half-Life movie, that was, and fucking if they did, J.J. Abrams was the only, name they've ever attached to that, so it would have been dog shit anyway. So, I don't know. I don't think they're ever going to sell me on video game movies, ever.
Boy, you're going to have some egg on your face next year when they announce the Half-Life movie.
I'm going to be annoyed, honestly. I don't know, because then I have to talk about it. If it's some bullshit with if they made like an Earthbound adaptation or whatever, I'd be like, oh, that's, I guess that'll be lame, and it probably won't make any money.
West knows what fucking Earthbound is beyond like a bunch of turbo nerds.
Well, yeah, but it's like, it's something like I like Earthbound, okay, I like it, but I wouldn't have to like dedicate time in like editing YouTube videos about an Earthbound movie, so.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. My point is they wouldn't make an Earthbound movie because nobody outside of turbo nerds knows what they are. The only games that get adaptations are games that are like widely like known by the normies. Like you don't see fucking F-Zero getting a fucking movie or like whatever.
I would be willing to bet that Earthbound on like Virtual Console on like 3DS and on Wii and Wii U, I bet that it has sold more copies than some of those newer Sonic games, honestly.
No.
I'm certain. No, I bet Earthbound is like as widely known as Sonic. Or maybe not like now, but like a few years ago, definitely. I would say that by now.
Well, yeah, but that was before the recent renaissance of actually good Sonic games like Frontiers and Shadow Generations.
Sure. It's mostly the movie, I think, that's brought Sonic back, but And it's not like he wasn't like unknown, but it's just I think Earthbound's also like picked up a lot of relevance, just because a lot of people playing it, because everyone's heard about it. Like, oh look, it's the Super Nintendo one that you remember. That was so good, or like that you've heard about from like YouTubers.
It's the one that went on. It's the one that inspired Undertale.
Exactly. That probably is. Yeah. It probably is that, honestly. And I'm like, I don't know. I have not. I didn't finish Undertale, but
I've never played it.
It's probably interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like one of those things that I don't really want to get into.
The game
of the fan base.
I got to a bit where the game was like, "Oh, you took the candies, and now you feel sad inside." And I'm like, "No, I don't actually."
What?
Because it's the whole point is that there's like morality. There's like a morality system, and you can spare the enemies or whatever. And the game like made it was some bit like, "Oh, you feel bad and gluttonous for taking all these candies." And I'm like, "No, I thought the whole point was that I get to choose how I feel, and what awful shit I want to do to these dumb enemies. Yeah.
Cringe. It's so cringe.
I thought it was annoying. It was something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I was not impressed by the concept.
I always make the non-moral choice in playing games like that. Like I'm playing Deus Ex Human Revolution right now, and I'm like killing all the innocents that like try to aid me.
Yeah, because you gotta, because they're not real. I know it's the whole. It's like, oh, you gotta engage with the art, but I don't wanna. Okay, I want to jump. I want to jump and I want to shoot people when I'm playing a good game.
Right. That's why I kill all the scientists in Half-Life 1.
Yeah, exactly. Because they make funny noises when you shoot them.
They should bring back you being able to kill civilians in Half-Life 3.
They should. I miss it, And I get why they don't, but, I'd prefer if they did.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't make sense if they were hailing you as like the savior of mankind in Half-Life 2 if you have the option to kill anyone you see.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, who is your favorite character? Oh, wait, no, we've established our favorite character, both of us, as LJ.
Guy with top hat.
Yeah, he was fun. I like how, was it like the cop building or something you went to? Like they were all held up in there and stuff, and then they all got...
They all got fucked, and he miraculously survived. Like, I don't care what you say. I know he wasn't being targeted, but if you're standing in the middle of a crowd that's being fired upon by a fucking Gatling gun, you're gonna take some strays. A Gatling gun has a lot of spray, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, the Nemesis operates on, like, Predator rules for some reason. Does he do that in the game, where if you just put your guns down, he doesn't kill you, or...?
Well, no, because you are marked by him as a target in the game at all times.
Okay, well that's fun. Yeah, I don't know, because he's like it's weird because like he does if you put your guns down, he just stops attacking you, which is like identical to the Predator.
No. The only reason he wasn't attacking black guy with a hat, I'm not gonna LJ whatever, is because he wasn't under his targeting system. He was only targeting STARS members.
Was he? Okay, I thought there was a thing that came up in his HUD that said, "Hey, he's not a threat. Don't kill him now."
Yeah, exactly, because he's not a STAR member. Like,
well, yeah, no, but it was because he put his golden guns down.
Right. Yeah. But like before that, it showed objective: eliminate all STARS members.
Okay.
And he wasn't one.
It was derivative, is what I'm saying. I think of the Predator.
Right.
But Nemesis is already like a knockoff of the Terminator as it works in the Resident Evil games, so that's fine.
Right. Crazy that we skipped straight to Nemesis and didn't show Mr. X. He was the first like stalker type.
Yeah, but that's like a more complicated prosthetic or something, right? Because he's all eyeballs. Is he? I don't even remember.
He's like a tall gray guy with a top hat.
Oh, I thought he was the eyeball guy from 2. But maybe I don't know.
Let me see. No, he's like a tall gray freak that has a top hat.
Okay. Does he just look the same as Nemesis then?
No, not at all. Like Nemesis' face is all like stitched up and disfigured, and he has the big jaws.
Yeah.
And Mr. X just looks like a big gray man.
Okay, that's really
basically.
That's weird.
Yeah.
All right. Who's the eyeball guy in 2? There's a guy who turns into all eyeballs.
I think that's him later on. That's like his final form.
RE2 eyeball guy. Let me Google this. I don't know.
That's Mr. X's final form.
That's William Birkin is the one I'm thinking of. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess so.
No. Doesn't Mr. X have a final form where he turns into a big... No, wait.
He could also... I mean, it's an eyeball thing, everything's got the eyeballs.
Eyeball guy.
Mr. X final form. Yeah, he gets all big and goopy anyway, so,
Yeah.
It's Resident... They all do that in these games. They all get all goopy and gross and eyeballs, so...
Right. Oh, yeah, okay. It's not at all the same guy. It's
okay.
Yeah, I got him mixed up.
That's interesting then, yeah.
The big goopy eyeball is like the guy that Leon fights in the boiler room.
Yeah. I think, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But in this in this continuity, Burke or not Miss no, Nemesis is the guy from the first movie, and at the end of that movie they say, "Oh, let's bring him to the Nemesis system," and that's when you clap because they finally reference something from the game.
Right, and Alice, I guess, also has the same virus, but it manifests itself in a different way, where fucking Nemesis guy grew into a giant, like, indestructible mutant.
Yeah.
Alice is just like a normal girl with superhuman, like, healing and strength abilities.
Yeah, she's like a super ninja. So.
Yeah.
Which, because of course, if you can't make her into like a monster because you hired her because she's like a supermodel, not because of her acting abilities. God knows.
Right,
so.
In the end, she has a new ability where she's so hot she can melt your brain just by you looking at her, because the guy's watching her through like security feed, and she fucking glances at him, and I guess her hotness was too much, and his brain melted out of his body. His eyes and nose started leaking blood.
Yeah, I really didn't understand. Did they give a real explanation for that? I really did not.
Have you ever seen a guy so hot your brain starts to melt and like, blood starts dripping out of your eyes?
No, I guess I should be thankful, Is this? Yeah, I mean, that sort of thing always makes me wonder. Like with Poison Ivy in the Batman movies or whatever. Like, if she kissed a gay guy, what would happen? It makes me wonder.
Probably
would they
nothing.
just not? Would they not do anything, or would it like alter your orientation? I don't know.
Well,
this must have been answered in the comics. I'm gonna look this up. There's no way it hasn't.
There's a character in One Piece called Boa Hancock who is the most attractive woman in the world, apparently, and her devil fruit ability is that she can turn anybody who's attracted to her into stone. And but it just works on pretty much everyone except Luffy. So I guess even gay people are like her. I guess her appearance is so overwhelming that even gay people are and fellow women are attracted to her.
Okay. Well, that's
so
interesting.
I guess it's something like that. Like maybe she's so beautiful that it transcends sexuality and gender.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, I mean, there is also Poison Ivy is she? I forget if she's bisexual or gay or what, but that's a big part of her more modern characterization because she's always with Harley Quinn and stuff. But I don't know. I'm not seeing a good answer on this though. I don't think they. Maybe they haven't done plant woman conversion therapy. They haven't done that in the comics yet. So.
I don't know anything about cape shit, but does Poison Ivy's ability only work on people who are attracted to her? Like,
I don't know. Usually the people are really attracted to her, and then they get like creepy vines on their face and die or something when she kisses them. I don't know.
Oh damn!
Like in the but Robin wears rubber lips in the shitty movie that she's in, and he's fine. So I don't know. Okay. I guess it's entirely like a. Yeah, it must be entirely like a physiological thing or whatever. But she puts them under her spell or whatever with like magic pollen or some shit. So I don't know. It's very strange. She's not like a. I mean, her powers are very silly and dumb. I don't want to say she's like a bad character because that depends on if they write her to be interesting or not. She's like kind of neat in the Arkham games. I think she's okay.
I don't know. I think a character whose entire ability depends on how hot she is or is kind of lame. That's also why I don't like Boa Hancock at all as a character, because it's just such a lame ability. Like, oh, I'm so hot and I can use and my power against people who are attracted to me. Oh, yeah. I mean, you're a vine creature now, or oh, you're a stone creature now. Oh, yeah. Cool.
I mean, it would come down to, if they have a decent writer to like give her something else on top of that, because like I mean, for any super villain, if their stupid power is just like one part of it.
Yeah, like they also abuse kittens and puppies on the side. Yeah, like they kick and abuse kittens. That'd be a great character.
Exactly.
Trait to give that character.
Is that what that character's like in One Piece or?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. But yeah. I wrote down in my notes for Resident Evil. I wrote sick fucking flips and shit. That applies to like basically the whole movie. Every action scene, they're doing sick flips and shit.
Yeah, even the ones that don't have the fucking special superhuman abilities, I guess we can just do that.
Yeah. Was this movie the one where the one guy like goes and rests on the pipe and then sacrifices himself? Or was that the first one? I don't remember.
That was the first one, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's just a long part of this that's like in a school, and they're just hanging out in the school, and they get the little girl.
Yeah.
Because they have to save this little girl because, yeah.
I don't like that. Once again, she's British. Like, what's with a bunch of higher ups in this vacuum city department being British?
Yeah, I don't like when there's small British children in movies. It just bothers me. I don't care for it.
Yeah.
I find it grating. I gotta be honest, and that's why I'm worried about the Zelda movie.
Well,
because they're
Zelda
both gonna be British. She shouldn't be. British. They made her British in Breath of the Wild, and that was a bad idea. I don't know why they did that. She's Hylian. She can be whatever accent.
Right.
They should have gotten an Israeli like they did with Gal Gadot in the fucking Wonder Woman movie, and just have everyone do the Israeli voice for the whole.
If they did that, I probably wouldn't watch it.
It would be really funny though. I found that really funny when I watched Wonder Woman. Everyone because they cast Gal Gadot first, and she has that really like impenetrable like accent that makes her hard to understand constantly.
Right.
And then
the Sheila Klein accent.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and then but they have this whole island of other women who are supposed to be like, you know, they've been isolated for 10,000 years or whatever. So all of the fucking other characters have to have the same accent. Just a great snafu they got themselves into making that movie. So I found that really entertaining. Yeah, but I don't know. It's a bad idea. And I hope they get a pure-blooded American actor for Wonder Woman in the new one.
Of course. Well, you can't say that out loud because that's not woke.
You can. It's woke to make a Wonder Woman movie in general. I think so. It's fine.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know who they're gonna cast for that, but I don't. Just not Gal Gadot is the
they should
important
make
thing.
Wonder Woman British next.
They could. I guess they could. It would be better. Still, because you could understand what she's saying.
Yeah, and then they should make Captain America British.
Yeah,
and to be clear, British.
I don't think like when I listen to the Ela Klein talk or whatever on H3 podcast, which I'm not gonna say I'm a frequent viewer of the H3 podcast, but I can at least understand what she's saying. Okay, I cannot for Gal Gadot, so that's sort of. I think speaks to Gal Gadot's acting ability.
Did you see that Ela Klein single-handedly killed like 500 children once?
That's what I've heard. I don't know any of the details of any of the fucking H3 drama. I don't know. I don't think it's that interesting, I gotta say. But it is strange when it comes up all the time. Because there's always more of it.
Who's your favorite Israeli influencer?
I couldn't tell you, honestly. I could not.
Big Ben Shapiro fan?
No. No, I'm not. I don't know. Those are the only ones I can think of, actually. So I don't know who else there would be out there. I don't know.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Well, I don't think he was Israeli. Was he?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah. He was an American Jewish person.
Right.
And then which is okay. You can be an American Jewish person. You just shouldn't do the things that Jeffrey Epstein did.
Right.
Yeah, don't do any of that.
Well, I mean, the things that he allegedly did. Like, I mean, I don't think it actually happened.
Well, that's
what I'm saying now.
I mean, that is what the White House is saying, is that the whole thing was a Democrat hoax from top to bottom. So
yeah, the whole thing was a Democrat hoax.
Yeah.
Even though Bill Clinton himself is probably on the list, but whatever.
It's weird that they Yeah, it's weird that Bill Clinton was the main one implicated in it for so long, and it's also weird that all of the shady stuff happened under Trump's administration, if it were a big Democrat hoax, but, yeah.
Right.
I mean,
maybe just maybe powerful figures from both sides of the political aisle are on the list. Oh, but I mean, that's just speculation. I mean,
I don't know. I choose to believe.
It's not like it's fairly documented that both Bill Clinton and Donald Trump were personal good friends with Jeffrey Epstein. It's not at all public knowledge.
I choose to believe, much like Pope Francis, that hell is empty, okay? And everyone's actually really good on the inside.
Right.
That's my driving political view, okay?
Right, so basically, what we're saying is American Jews are A-okay, but Israelis...
Well, listen, if you're born in Israel, you can't choose that, right? It's what you do once you're there.
Right.
It's down to your choices in life, you know. And probably should avoid, if at all possible. I know they can script their military people. Probably should avoid going out and shooting people.
But no, you don't understand. You don't understand. The right to shoot innocent people was given to them 3,000 years ago.
Well, that's the Israeli government position, and I don't think that's. I don't know if that's in the Bible anywhere in there. I don't know about that. I don't know. They should. Anyway. I like the bit at the end where she fights the Nemesis. And it's like a very silly superhero battle.
So stupid. They throw hands.
They do.
The main evil umbrella guy is like, oh, you gotta fight him. Hand-to-hand combat, or else I'm gonna kill all your friends.
Yeah.
And to show that I'm serious, I'm gonna kill my associate in front of his daughter. Oh, I'm evil. And then they start fighting. And I think it's very interesting that Nemesis grabs iron shard to use as a weapon, and the main evil dude throws Alice a weapon to even the playing field. It's like it goes to show this is basically just entertainment for him. He just wants to see them fight to see who wins.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I guess why not? If you have them and they're both superpowered, and you're in this stupid situation, you might as well.
And ultimately, Alice wins by pinning Nemesis on a broken bar of iron.
Yeah.
And instead of finishing him off, she's like, "No, that's my loved one." I don't know what fucking connection they had.
They were friends for the other movie, or fake. They were fake in love or something in the past, or something. I don't fucking. This is going to be a problem when we get to movie 5 because they're already so complicated.
I think they had a fake marriage set up as guys for they were the owners of the mansion that the umbrella facility was underneath or whatever.
Yeah, because it wasn't Spencer Mansion; it was just some mansion. So
yeah, it was just some mansion. No doubt it was supposed to be some kind of callback, but whatever. But she has the opportunity to kill Nemesis. She was like, "No, that's my hubby. That's my homeboy." And then Nemesis, for the first time in the Resident Evil series, we see the stalker type enemy turncoating and becoming an ally, which I think is just so stupid. It's so funny. But now Nemesis is on our side and fighting for the survivors.
Yeah, and it's a heartwarming ending. It's Beauty and the Beast,
Right.
It's classic. It goes back to Jean Cocteau, with the classic silent film Beauty and the Beast. That's a stupid reference. That's because I only know about that because they referenced the arms from that silent film in the Phantom of the Opera movie, and it's the only interesting shot in all of the Phantom of the Opera movie. Is when they have the arms.
Instead of Phantom of the Opera, it was Phantom of the Tax.
No, that's You know what's actually really funny is the Phantom of the Opera does have his own phantom tax, actually, because he makes them like pay forever. I think this is a thing. He makes them like pay him to like live in the to like run their shows and run their business out of like this building that he sleeps in and stuff. So
does he say phantom tax before demanding the money?
no, he calls it, I forget what he calls it, but he has some funny word for his pay, yeah. Or he might just say like my pay. I don't know. Phantom of the Opera pay letter. It's funny. He gets a monthly payment of 20,000 francs, which is probably a lot in 1800s France money. And he gets box 5, so he gets a good view of the show.
Did you see that that Trump announced new health issues conveniently right after probably the worst PR moment in his entire career?
Now I gotta be honest, I believe in those health issues because it has been very obvious and visible that like something's fucked up with his hands for a long while now. So
yeah, I just think it's funny that this news drops right during the worst PR storm he's ever had. Almost as if, let's announce health issues to get everyone to stop talking about the non-existent events that happened with Epstein.
Did you see him release that he's made a grand deal with Coca-Cola to start only using cane sugar in the US or some shit? Really? And then and then news orgs like contacted Coca-Cola and they were like, I don't know what he's fucking on about because this is like, and he's done this for like ceasefires too. He did this with like a fucking India-Pakistan ceasefire, and then they said like, no, this isn't real. Yeah, he just tweets shit, and I guess he hopes that the power of him tweeting it will just make it real, but it doesn't because like no one cares.
Honestly, I'm not against replacing sugar with cane sugar.
No, that'd be neat.
No, that'd
be fun.
That'd be like one good thing that ever happened.
Yeah, and Coca-Cola, they could do that without losing like any, like they'd lose some money, because that's the reason they switched over.
His health department is phasing out artificial dyes in food, which I think is honestly kind of a good thing.
Yeah,
like,
that would
one good thing.
That would be cooler if they weren't shutting down vaccine programs at the same time, but I don't know. That's silly. RFK going to fucking Steak and Shake and congratulating them on using beef tallow is like, I don't know. That's like you're not doing anything. Like that's like 2% more heart disease. That's all you've done. So I don't know. Yeah. It's very.
They could have picked a more unhealthy looking person to run the health department.
He looks like he's been boiled or something. He looks weird all the time. But it's
RFK
unfortunate.
Was born to boil.
Yeah. They he's had his family's had a bad go of it though, so I understand why he turned out that way. I don't understand why other people like take him seriously though.
How old is he?
He's like 58 or something, I'm sure. I think he's someone I think he looks. Oh no, he's 71.
He's
okay.
71.
I was gonna say he looks about 70. Yeah, but yeah.
Was he old enough to witness the assassination?
Oh, he was definitely alive when Robert Kennedy Sr. got shot. Yeah. Yeah. When his dad got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's no good, but and that's what happens if you're Kennedy, I guess.
Right. Nothing bad ever happened to the Kennedys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, look at Leon Kennedy, he's so
yeah. That's actually because he actually does have a lot of good luck, that guy. So.
Right.
Yeah. I wonder if I think he shows up in some of these movies. I can't wait until we get some Leon.
I hope they kill him off in Resident Evil 9.
Yeah. Well, they gotta keep him around in the games though, because he's fun.
Well, he's like 60 at this point in time.
That's fine. You can be 60 and stuff in a game.
Right.
They're fine. They should have had fucking.
You think old ass 60-year-old Leon's gonna show up in RE9 as a cameo?
I thought he was gonna be like a main character, right?
No. The the main playable characters already announced.
Yeah, but I thought he was going to be like a large part of the game, though, right? Or
that's a rumor. It's a rumor.
Okay.
It hasn't been confirmed.
He should show up. That would be fun.
Yeah.
I know they said that they wanted him to be the main character, and then they said, like, well, no, we can't take this seriously. Which is like a huge admission that, like, yeah, 4 was not scary 20 years ago. It just wasn't. Which,
I mean, I think more you can't take it seriously because the main character would be 65, and it's like, what are you gonna do with a fucking 65-year-old action hero?
He's talking about bingo and shit, and he doesn't take anything seriously because it is like some stupid shit's happening to him. So
no, like Resident Evil 9 is shaping up to look like a really scary, like terrifying game, and you just can't have Leon Kennedy in that setting.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. So
I mean, Resident Evil 7 and 8 were very scary in their own right because I feel like even though Ethan isn't a grounded character to more say because of what happens to him, he isn't as quippy and annoying and like action hero-y as Leon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. They need to make they gotta stick to making it kind of spooky, I think, because I know 8 did not stay spooky the whole way through.
8 is like a very inconsistent with its horror. Like it starts off scary, and then something like crazy actiony will happen, and then another section will be scary. Like the house section in RE8 is like the scariest moment in the entire series.
Well, yeah, that's because you got the spooky baby following you. But there's I know they reference the boulder thing, which is like you can't do that in the middle of the game and expect anyone to take it seriously after that. But you know,
there's a main boss guy towards the end of the game, literally called Heisenberg, and he says,
he turns into a robot man.
Turns into a robot. No, not that. He turns into a robot man. Even Ethan climbs into a mech, and you have a mech fight in between Ethan and Robot Man.
That's great, but it's not. I mean, it's not scary though, so you know, that's fun. I don't know. They should. Yeah, it would be cool if one of them was scary the whole way through. Because I know I've seen people play through 7. It's not scary the whole way through. There's some silly stuff in there.
I think 7 is pretty scary throughout.
Yeah, for most of it probably, but there's like some when you get Granny's giant head chasing after you, it's like whenever you know.
What?
Stuff like that.
That was one of the scariest parts for me when she turns into like a giant fucking head monster, like head spider.
I don't take the giant head seriously. I guess that's like it's Resident Evil, so you're gonna have the giant head though.
She's like a giant head spider. She's like a freakish mix between a spider and a human, and she's chasing after you. But it's the scariest shit ever.
I don't know. It looks like fucking like a Zelda boss to me. It's not.
Maybe it's just
scary.
like effective on me because I have arachnophobia. Spiders scare me, and she turns into a giant spider lady.
Maybe.
Like, yeah.
That's it's whatever. They should. 7, I think, this probably is the most spooky of them, just in its in what they wanted to try to do with it. But yeah.
Well, 9 looks terrifying, so I'm excited for that. I hope it's the scariest one yet.
That'll be cool.
Elon dies. I hope Leon dies.
Yeah. You can talk about Elon now because he's not part. They hate him now, so you can say whatever you want about him probably.
Right.
But yeah. There's I guess what do you think of the recap section at the start of this film that we watched?
I think. Well, I kind of forgot how the first one ended, so I welcomed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty well animated with all the CGI and
it's fun. The
presentation is cool.
I will say less good than the recap at the start of Spider-Man 2, which is all Alex Ross paintings and stuff. That's fantastic.
We need to get back to Spider-Man.
On my desktop, I still have a thing of Spider-Man 2 notes here to read out.
I gotta watch it very soon.
Yeah, we could bring it back.
You agreed to watch a One Piece movie with me and review it once I'm fully caught up.
Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah.
I think I chose the one I want to watch.
Okay.
In review. But I don't know, are you okay watching like a subtitles movie? It's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
dub available. Okay.
I'm watching Squid. I was watching Squid Game before we called up for the podcast. So
Okay, sick.
yeah. I love subtitles. I don't love them, but I'll take them over like shitty dubbing. So
yeah, I hope you're a sub over dub guy when it comes to anime.
yeah. I don't watch a lot of anime. For Godzilla movies, I'm sub over dub. So yeah.
Well, okay, I just said that, but honestly, the One Piece Funimation dub is kind of good. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I've watched a good amount of both sub and dub, and I'm not gonna lie, I really like the Funimation dub cast.
Yeah.
Especially Brook, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, they're all good.
Okay. Well, that would be good then. I guess Soul Eater I watched the dub for, but that's because it's like nostalgia. That's the only anime I watched when I was a kid. So.
Right.
Yeah, but I guess what did you think of there was a bit in this movie where they start shooting all the people at the gate, right?
Yeah.
The gate because they got the order, kill all the people, they're trying to escape the city, we don't know who's infected, And when they start shooting them, I couldn't help but notice it plays the Half-Life 2 SMG sound effect.
Oh, really? I didn't catch that.
It was that. And I'm sure that's like a stock sound effect that Valve just pulled out of the fucking archives or whatever. But it was very distracting.
They told me Valve didn't actually record themselves firing all those different weapons to record their own unique gunshots.
I think almost every random sound effect in a Valve game was stock, at least up until pretty recently. Like Half-Life Alyx, I think they recorded a lot of new stuff, but yeah. Nice. A lot of that shit in I've found the HD sources of the Glock sounds and stuff like that, but yeah.
But it's not the same without that gold source crunch.
It's not the same. They do sound weird, yeah, and they sound worse, some of them. But that's it's just me.
I gotta replay the Half-Life series for the 20th time.
They're good.
Because I haven't been playing anything recently. I've just been watching anime all day.
Yeah, I stopped watching movies, honestly, and I've been
watching anime, reading manga, and that's it. That's all I'm doing day in, day out.
Yeah. I gotta get a goddamn Switch 2 and play Donkey Kong. That's what I need to do.
Right.
But that's expensive, so.
I've been neglecting my gaming. No gaming going on here.
You have to game.
Yeah, man.
You have to.
Before I used to be all time 24/7 game man.
24/7?
Yeah.
That's a lot of gaming. Maybe you should be doing less gaming, actually.
Well, I have been. That's why I need to get back to doing more gaming.
All right.
I've been these past 3 months have been spent reading manga, watching anime, and then talking about anime and manga. That's everything I've been doing.
Okay. Well, I mean that's that's fun. That's fun too. You do whatever interests you.
Yeah.
I went to Vancouver, so that was a lot of fun.
Whoa.
I like Vancouver.
And then you saw a One Piece pirate ship.
Yeah, I did. I saw someone because there's boats in Vancouver because it's on the beach.
Yeah.
It's on the. There's not really on the beach, but it's on the water. And there was a One Piece flag boat that I saw, and I sent a picture into the group chat of people who like One Piece. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the one outlier there now. Me,
I guess
Monkey,
so.
Aggie, we're all One Piece fans, and you're over here saying,
"Fuck
One Piece! I hate One Piece! I hate you all for liking it," which I think is very strong word. I don't know why you would say that to us.
Yeah, I do think anime. I think all of it is corrupting the youth.
Then read the manga, boo. Read the manga.
I don't like those anime books. They're all the same, okay? It's all the same awful shit. All these games from Japan, they're bad. They're bad influence.
Dude, you have 2 perfect sources of One Piece. You have the manga or One Piece.
I'm not.
You're just like, nah.
Well, I'm not reading. I'm sure as hell not reading. Okay. I read anything but the Bible, and I'm not watching a long-ass cartoon show for babies, okay? I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I won't read a manga, but I'll watch the anime with subtitles.
Well,
all of that.
I watch too many. Listen, we watch fucking like an animated movie like once every like second time for the fucking Colonel Bat show. So so we watch like Superman Red Sun, and I'm like, I don't want to watch anything animated for a year. Wow. But we're gonna have to watch more because those movies are tough to get through. Some of these animated DC things, they are not easy to get through.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you watch One Piece right now, you'll get the good animation in around like.
And around how many?
900.
I'm okay.
Actually, no. There's about. I think if you watch One Piece, they cut down like the 1,100 episodes down to like 300.
Okay, but that does not inspire confidence. If you can skip, if you can skip like 3/4 of it, that's no good at all.
Dude, no, the filler and padding in the One Piece anime is atrocious.
My God,
it's really bad. You really can cut out 1/3 of the show.
Well, that's why I'm waiting for the Netflix one.
But you'll wait forever.
They'll get it done. And they'll get it on a good schedule and put out like a season every 3 months.
If you're really allergic to reading, One Piece is perfect. There's actually not a single flaw with it.
No. I'm good.
Wow.
One Piece new anime. Let me look this up, okay? They announced it like 2 years ago. Oh, no.
Alright, so, dude, if you're gonna watch it through the new anime, it's gonna take 20 years before it's even caught up to where the anime is right now.
That's okay. I'm fine.
Wow.
It'll adapt the East Blue Saga.
Yeah.
That's the first one, right? That's the start?
You're gonna watch the fucking One Piece remake, you're gonna watch the East Blue Saga, and you're gonna be hooked, and then you're gonna want more, and then you're gonna read the manga.
Well, no, I will wait for the new anime to catch up, okay? And that's what I'll do.
No, this new stars will be born before now and then.
That's fine. I'm patient for. I've been waiting how long for Half-Life, okay? And I've been waiting like 5 years for like the next Batman movie. I'll be fine.
I mean, the Batman came out like 2 years ago, didn't it?
I think it came out like 5 years ago. I don't know. Didn't it? I don't remember. Oh no, 2022. Okay, so that's 3 years ago, but the next one's coming out 2027, so it will have been absurd by the time it's done.
Me, Mumpkin, and Eggy are all gonna know what the One Piece is before you.
I'm gonna know everyone's gonna spoil it on Twitter anyway. You guys will find out from Twitter, okay? Doesn't matter if you're reading it.
Nuh-uh.
You'll have to like lock yourselves out off of the whole internet and get them to like deliver a physical copy to you or some shit.
Actually, you are completely right. Spoilers for chapters come out like 5 days before the chapter actually comes out.
Yeah, it's gonna be like awful. So just be ready for that. I've already had the full fucking Superman movie spoiled for me too.
Wow.
That's my own fault for going on Twitter. We gotta stop. They gotta delete Twitter. That's like the main reason they gotta get rid of Twitter is for the spoilers, honestly.
No, you're right though. It's gonna be hard to like avoid One Piece spoilers, even as a reader, because spoilers do come out like 5 days before.
Yeah. Because I'm sure they get it in Japan like way early anyway too. So.
Yeah. Here's what happens: like the chapter comes out like a week before it drops in America, and then Japan people will like translate things about the chapter and then post about them online.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a dedicated group of people out there who do that every time on purpose to try to ruin it for people too. So.
Well, I purposely now I'm fully caught up. I'm purposely reading the spoilers.
Wow. Dude, that's terrible.
Yeah.
You people are gonna get it. You're gonna have waited 20 years and you're just gonna get it spoiled for you anyway. So like, what does it even matter?
Well, at most I'll be waiting like 5 years for the end because I just now caught up.
I think it's gonna take another 15 or 20 for him to finish that thing. I bet.
No, the hell it won't.
I bet it will.
We are in the final saga right now. This shit's ending within the next 5 years.
No shot.
Yes, shot.
No shot.
It's ending in the next 5 years, I'm telling you, dude.
I can't believe it, you know? He's gonna keep it going until he dies, and then it's gonna get finished, and it's gonna be have a really shitty, rushed ending. Okay.
Kill yourselves! No, don't even put that thought in my mind, dude.
Just like how they did with the fucking Game of Thrones, okay, when they had to adapt an ending out of that before the fucking book's done, because that guy's gonna die too.
To be fair, I am coming at this from the perspective of a new gen who just now caught up, so I probably have no idea what I'm talking about in terms of release schedules.
Yeah, same with
left.
They did that with Berserk too, right? That guy died, and now no one knows if they're gonna, or maybe they got someone to finish it off. Yeah, the Berserk guy died. He died pretty young. He died at 54. Jeez. Yeah. So who knows if they're gonna finish that or what? So.
How old is Oda? He's 50. Oh God, no.
Yeah. You know, it could be bad. It could be unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't even put the thought into my mind of that ever happening.
Yeah.
Alright, so Purple's official stance is fuck One Piece, fuck the people who like One Piece, I will never read or watch it.
Yeah.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Resident Evil 2 Apocalypse.
Yeah, Resident Evil Apocalypse. What did you think of the scene where Bruce Campbell showed up and he says no to him at the door?
Bruce Campbell?
Yeah, from the Evil Dead.
I'm trying to remember. He says no. What?
Yeah, he said because as Peter comes up to the door and at the play when Mary Jane's play is already going on, and then he goes like, "No, I'm not letting you in because you came too late." And it's Sam Raimi paying tribute to his friend from Evil Dead again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's because I pulled up my Spider-Man 2 notes here for that. So.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. You know, that's a good scene though in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Wow. Blindsided me with a scene that doesn't happen at all.
Yeah.
In the movie we're talking about. I haven't seen Spider-Man 2 yet. I'm still.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We got to do it someday, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, someday soon.
Yeah.
I think we're not gonna finish the rest of. I mean, we only have 4 more movies after this.
We only got 4 more Resident Evils, yeah, and we've got 7 more Spider-Mans plus the animated ones, which we should probably do because they're better than the other ones. So.
I do like the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah. Wait, you've seen those? You kept telling me you hadn't seen any Spider-Man stuff, and now I know you've watched like all of them except for the fucking the one that we're watching or something.
I guess Spider-Verse. Yeah, I have seen those.
Wow. Then what's even the point?
I mean, I haven't seen the I haven't seen the MCU Spider-Man movies or the Sam Raimi other than the first one.
Yeah. Did you see Amazing Spider-Man 2?
No, I haven't seen the Andrew Jackson ones.
You've seen. I know you said you saw Amazing Spider-Man 1 with the lizard.
Oh, did I?
Maybe.
I don't remember watching it. Like.
Okay. I mean, that's an easy movie to forget. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some parts I think have stuck in my memory for 20 years, but that's yeah. I think we'll probably just do Amazing Spider-Man 2 and just skip the other one because that's boring. But
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really understand why they have this premise where they've shut down the whole city and why they were like allowed to do that.
That literally happens in the game.
Yeah, but did the government just allow the Umbrella Corporation to shut down an entire city and kill everyone in it?
No, the fucking Umbrella Corporation is acting on its own. That's why they had to cover it up, because if the government found out what they were doing, they wouldn't be too happy.
They're gonna find, if it's a whole city, they're gonna find out within like 4 hours at most.
Not if they don't let information leak.
But someone's gonna try to drive in, and then they're gonna drive away, and they're gonna like call the news or something. That would get out really fast.
Well. Hey, needless to say, I keep it on check.
What is that? I'm not aware of these things.
We were talking about fucking the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That's the song.
Oh, I don't remember. I only remember What's Up Danger, okay? That's the only one that I remember.
Wow, you don't remember that song is more popular than the movie that it's spawned from. Sunflower or whatever.
I don't remember. I don't remember the lyrics to any of the other ones. I don't know. I probably remember them. But I don't know. They should yeah. we probably talked for like 5 total minutes about Resident Evil 2, but that's okay.
all of our podcasts turn into like briefly talking about the subject and then diverging off into other
geopolitics and One Piece and whatever else. You know.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's fine though. Do you have any final thoughts on Resident Evil Apocalypse, the movie?
I definitely liked the larger scale opposed to the first one. The first one takes place entirely in a facility. This one is a citywide conflict, and it is the closest to the games we've gotten. It's the Raccoon City. You see the nuke that wipes out Raccoon City. You see them escaping in the helicopter, which also happens in the game.
Okay.
And then I think Nemesis is really cool in this. I think his live action design is pretty cool.
Yeah. It was okay.
Did they do that? Was that like practical? Was that like entirely a practical suit?
It's a guy in a suit, yeah. I'm sure they CGI him a little bit at some points, but yeah.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Better than the fucking CGI lickers do, so.
Right. So yeah. It's not very good. It's not great. But it's also not terrible.
I mean, I don't care about like Mila Jovovich as like a character or whatever. She's just she constantly has amnesia, which already hurts her like interest in her as a person. Right. And she's always got like, she's just sort of staring into the camera and looking confused and annoyed. So I don't know.
Oh, but the movie ends in a cliffhanger where they took her back to the facility and she's in a big test tube like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And she's completely naked because we just had to get those boob shots.
Of course. The start and end of the movie, yeah, for her.
Right. They
cast a model rather than like someone whose like main job is acting. Like that is literally the reason they cast her, is for stuff like that, so they can put that in the trailer. Right. So I don't know.
Right, so she's in a giant test tube like Shadow the Hedgehog. They get her out. She still has memories of who she is and everything. She fights everyone, escapes, and at the end, you can see the Umbrella logo. Her iris turns into the Umbrella logo, and then the big evil scientist guy is like, fucking Code Veronica, Project Balance. Project whatever is on go or whatever.
Yeah, well, because the next one is it's like a road trip movie through the desert, and it's like Mad Max or something. So,
well, that and the Resident Evil games, they were actually pretty successful in containing the T virus with the nuke, right? Like every other, like
I guess
every instance of infection we see is something else, not the T virus.
Yeah, because it's some bullshit in Spain, or it's some it's mold or whatever. So I guess actually they did straight up win and succeed, which is kind of funny.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't actually know if they handle it like that because I think they're heading to like Alaska, if I remember right. They're going to Alaska. Right. Because everywhere else is infected except for Alaska or something, I think. I don't remember.
So they just completely changed like how the games play out. Because in the games they do succeed in like containing the T virus, and then like other viruses break out in other parts of the world.
Mm-hmm. Do they really not like? Is the T virus? Because the T virus is like the most famous Resident Evil thing, right? Like, does it not show up in like 6 or something?
I think outside of like 2 and 3, every other instance of a virus breaking out is something new.
Huh. I'm sure they've got like isolated one, because the T virus is the thing that makes it makes like the liquors, right? Or are there other things that make the same liquor, or what?
Maybe. I mean, we have like the fucking ancient curse virus in 4, and then I think it's just that same virus is what starts the outbreak in 5.
Okay.
Because
how did that get from Spain to Africa?
Because the government extracts it from like the 4 location and then uses it as a weapon in the 5 location.
Okay.
Whatever.
Huh. Oh, on the Resident Evil wiki, it says they came up with the T-virus vaccine and everything was okay. So.
Right. Las Plagas. Right. Yeah, Las Plagas is a virus in 4 and 5.
That's weird, but okay. I guess Wesker probably brought it over, right? He's like an asshole, so he'd do that. Yeah. But it's all like wormy in 5 though, and it's not like worms in 4.
It is in 4. It is a worm in 4.
But in 4 it makes like a T-Rex come out of your head or something. No, it makes like a bat fly out of your brain.
Oh yeah, true.
I don't know.
No, wait, 5 is the Ouroboros virus. Never mind, it's completely different, I think.
Okay.
Wait.
I don't know. See, and this is what they're trying to adapt for these movies, and they're changing more shit, so that's why this is so confusing and terrible to try to deal with.
They're both completely different viruses, but I don't know, in my mind, they look very similar because they both have a big, like tentacle-like parasite pop out of you when you die.
They do have the big tentacle in RE4, yeah, but they're all like worms specifically in in 5 though. I don't know. Yeah, they just making new shit wherever they want, I guess. So I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. And then the mold. The mold is like weird because the mold is actually ancient, right? Like the mold is from that weird old cult in 8, right? Or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's really weird and complicated.
Right.
Oh well. They should make.
Oh well.
They should make really big sweeping retcons to the whole franchise, so that way they can explain all of this and tie it all together.
Do you think the plotline of Ethan being a mold creature was planned from the beginning, or was that like?
I think it definitely was, because he gets his arm sewed back on. So
yeah.
Or maybe they just expected you to like take that, because because there's like a really rare attack that you can get in 7 where he gets hit and his arm gets hit off, and then he just attaches it back the same way he does in 8. So
I think there's also a missable cutscene where Jack cuts off your leg while, like, if you're
it might have been that. Yeah. So it's like, it's very, some bullshit's going on with that from the start. Yeah. Right. And I love that he fuses his clothes back together, and that makes sense because he's all mold, so it's all mold, like fucking Carnage from Spider-Man. He's just all that now.
And then he procreates and creates a half mold daughter.
Yeah, he makes a mold baby who can be split into like, she can have all her pieces split apart and then just put in jars, and then they're like, oh, it's fine. Don't be mad as if your daughter is dead. Just be mad as if she's taken right now, and then go get her.
Right.
Yeah. So.
That's such a funny scene where he looks in the jar and his fucking daughter's inside of it.
Yeah, it's like, dude, what the fuck? What are you? It's like how can you even be like scared and upset if it's that complicated and weird? Like it's so bizarre.
It's a literal fetch quest to fetch pieces of your daughter so you.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta actually play more of these games, but yeah. Anyway, that'll be us for the Colonelcast, though. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
And
you
maybe
can find me on Letterboxd at Hartsy.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe next time we'll do Superman. Not you though, probably, right?
Yeah, I don't watch Cape shit.
We'll probably have Florian and Irichan to talk about Superman next time, and then we'll do Batman vs Superman, and that'll be a great double feature. So
maybe I should ask Florian to join us for the One Piece episode, because he's a dub only person. Like, he does not watch subs at all. So let's force him to watch One Piece movie that's only available in sub.
I got him to watch a Godzilla in subtitles, and I just didn't tell him that there was a dub out there. I sent him a link to one with the subs, so that was good.
Can you believe that Florian is a dub only kind of guy?
That might be the least surprising part about Florian from everything else that I'm aware of him about. So, yeah. I don't blame people for being pro dub. You know, it is annoying.
Oh no,
you know,
I don't at all. Like I said, I like the One Piece dub a lot.
Yeah, but it
happens to be the only anime I'll watch the dubbing.
Yeah. They should. I hope with the advent of AI, they'll be able to like preserve the Japanese voices, but just make them sound really ghoulish and weird and speak English. So that'll be great. Yeah, I can't wait.
I actually prefer the English dub for One Piece over the Japanese voices.
No, yeah.
Like that's like the most controversial opinion I'll ever have. Like people hate Luffy's voice actor in the English dub, and I like it. I think it suits him really very well.
Okay.
Brook, I like Usopp. I like them all.
Yeah. I guess Pokemon is also like I would not watch Pokemon subtitled, you know, because it's Pokemon, and like but that's because everyone's memories of that is playing on like a shitty American TV channels when they were 4. So
I think there's one voice in the Japanese voice that's objectively worse than the English dub, and that's Frankie. Frankie's Japanese voice is so annoying and ear grating, and I hate it.
Damn.
They make him sound like a cool surfer dude in the English dub, which actually really suits his character.
Okay. Well, that's good. But yeah, anyway, goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.